What is up, Rusty Gamers? I'm Rusty Matt, and welcome to a new series known as Age of Decadence. This uses the same engine as Dead State, as well as produced by the company, what is it? It's Iron Tower Studios. Yes, Iron Tower Studios is the developer. This game is currently on Steam Early Access. It is in early development, still very, very much in development, but man, is this game a game that loves to punish you. Consider it like the Dark Souls of turn-based RPGs, and you get this game. This game is freaking awesome, and actually the game plays out better when you avoid combat. It's meant to, like, you're meant to make choices like that, like, should I fight? Because fighting could literally lead to death so fast. So I don't know how long the series may last. It may last 2 episodes, it may go on, or I may do more, I don't know, but it depends on what you guys think. So if you want to see more of this, don't forget to like the video after this is done, as well as commenting down below. Let me know. So with that said, let's get right into it. Let's create a character. Welcome, adventurer, you're about to die, and we salute you. The Age of Decadence is a very different game from what you're used to. Its world is harsh and unforgiving, and it really doesn't take much to end up dead. In fact, it's painfully easy, especially if you try to play the game the way you normally play RPGs, when you roleplay a mighty hero who's able to handle any challenges and smite evildoers by the dozen. In this game, combat is always extremely dangerous. It is the hardest way to handle quests and progress through the game. Even a couple of thugs can easily put an end to your adventure. Keep in mind that you are not expected to beat every fight you offered. There is no shame in walking away if a character isn't a killing machine. Optional fights are always the hardest. So don't jump at the first opportunity to be brutally murdered. The game isn't linear and is not about killing people. Be aware that many people will not hesitate to lie to you, steal from you, or betray you should they see fit. Use your head. Be careful what you say, and always look out for yourself, because no one else will. Okay, so we're going to start the game off. Right away, Super VGA driver detected. Boom! It has upgraded me to 16-bit, but yeah. Anyways, so here's your character creation. We have Gaius as our name, so we shall change that to Rustin Man. Rustin for now. Most likely Rustin Man will end up dead, as the game says. So we have 2 backgrounds we can choose from: assassin, thief, praetor, lore master, grifter, drifter, merchant, or mercenary, and merchant. The assassin, when diplomacy fails, assassinates often the only recourse. Renowned and respected for their ability to resolve disputes with the least amount of bloodshed, cloaked by the shadows of the night, assassins are in high demand among the strata of society, whether drawn from petty dispute or matter of state. Blood is blood, obviously. And then the thief is obviously going to be really good at stealing, pickpocketing, probably, I imagine lockpicking, stuff like that. Praetor always looking for promising individuals to serve their interests. Noble houses elevate ambitious men with a diverse set of skills to the rank of the Praetorian Guard. While most possess some martial training and potentially wait for the spoils of glory and bloodshed, others still favor the gentler arts of diplomacy and take a discreet yet active role in the courts of the nobles. So he would be the diplomatic role that would, try to scheme his way through things. Lore master, preserving and understanding pre-war knowledge. Oh, by the way, yeah, this is set in a post-apocalyptic style. It is like the background is a post-apocalyptic world within the medieval era. Okay, so an increasing number of people see their salvation in the ashes of the past, and thus in a market and becoming saturated within icons and objects in the old empire, without any real value. Always on the lookout for something of real worth, cataloging and praising items. Lore masters remain at the front line of his trade. Alright, so they're mostly knowledge gatherers. They know a lot of things about the world, about history, about science, and they can use that to bring about their advantage. A grifter. While most thieves prefer to form gangs and act under the cover of darkness, grifters see no reason to trade the laws of society for the laws of the guild. Preying upon the gullible with a combination of personal magnetism and persuasion, the grifter's art is rarely noticed. So another persuasive guy like the Praetor. And then drifter. While most people focus on trying to belong and having a place to call their own, drifters display no such sentiments. Valuing freedom above all else, answering no man. They prefer instead to move freely through without the weight of any shackles, never staying in one place for too long. Alright. Mercenary is obviously just a mercenary. He's good at fighting, good at combat, etc. And the only thing he cares about is money. Boom. That would be what a mercenary is. That's probably what they say. The contracts, personal contracts, individuals, yeah. Their allegiance with the highest bidder. Okay, yeah. Just like I expected. Behind every noble's power, this is the merchant, by the way, and every struggle for territory lies gold of a merchant, respected and feared. More than mere traders, merchants manipulate entire markets and those that depend on them. People, information, and favor all have a price, but only the merchant knows their true worth. Okay. So, we're going to attempt to play as the... I don't know, do we want to do the assassin? You know what? I'm going to actually do the Praetor. The Praetor? I think that's what it is, right? I don't remember. Let's see, let's mess around with the skin. As you can see, there's very few choices, but that really don't matter. And I don't know if they'll change. I can barely see the choices, honestly. Honestly, I can barely see it, but that's okay. Hair. See, oh, we can give him a nice little... Yeah, okay. We're going to go with the bald look. I like that. Beard. Let's give him a beard. Nice little long beard. Okay. Alright, I like it. Let's see, so what is his factory reputation? House Aurelian. We have -2. House Crassus. House Daraton. Boatman of Styx 2. Commercium. Is it Commercium? Commercium? Trade and Merchant Guilds. The 40 Thieves. The 40 Thieves goes to largely and seemingly unreachable network of thieves, smugglers, and other criminally inclined citizens operating in every town and tracing its origins to the early days of the Empire. So, the only people I'm really not liked with is House Aurelian, which is fine. So, let's go to next. Alright, so here we go. We can adjust our skills. Now, we have to take into mind that I am a persuasive guy. I am one that will use my etiquette and persuasion, so we will bump those up right away to get out of situations. Let's see. So since I have to choose something, I imagine since I'm a nobleman, I would probably prefer either a dagger or let's see. Dagger comes to symbolize the assassin's trade, and for good reason. Though smaller and lighter than a sword, the dagger is a precision weapon, perfect for quick, deadly strikes at an opponent. Alright, well, let's see. I am qualified to use all of these. I think I'd actually rather have dodge and block. I mean, to be 100%, I got 15 dodge. You know what? I'm going to go with dodge and block. Then I'm just going to go with 1 with sword. Actually, we'll go 2 with sword. So that way I can at least, you know, do something. That's what we'll do. Let's see. Dodge. I'm going to up dodge again. There we go. Alright. And then we'll do critical strike. Why not? Okay. So that is how we're going to do that. Whether or not that'll work out. I have 32 attack, 33 defense. We'll find out how this works out. So. Let's see, what do we want? Trading. I imagine I would have some understanding of trading. Let's see, I imagine my persuasion would go up quite a bit. Do I want 4 though? Yeah, we're gonna go with 4 persuasion. Why not? Or maybe sneak. Sneaking is very convenient. It has a free way to visit places that aren't open to the general public. Works more profitably with lockpicking. Okay. Well, see, I have a dexterity, constitution, perception, and intelligence. I'm actually a pretty average guy here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with persuasion. We're going to take persuasion. We're going to accept and get right in onto this game. Oh, yes. Now, I have waited to play this game for a while, but man, look, that's some nice art. I mean, it's not crazy technical, but it just does the game justice. You'll see. Super VGA driver detected. Setting color depth from 8-bit to 16. We don't need no 32-bit up in here. Alright. Alright. Your adventure starts in Tehran, a small, crumbling town far away from the main tracks of travelers and caravans. It's been dying for the last 100 years or so, kept alive only by the combined efforts of its inhabitants. Broken stonework has been replaced by makeshift wooden construction, creating the impression of a new town is slowly emerging from the ruins of an old one. Much like Tehran, the noble house controlling the town has seen better days before the war that toppled the empire and the devastation that ensued. House Daraton, is it Daraton? I don't know, was once one of the most powerful houses. But that was then, and times have changed. Today, it barely has enough strength to maintain its hold over the local guilds. And yet, when you were offered to serve the House Deraton, you dropped onto your knees and swore fealty, grateful for being noticed and elevated above your status. When Lord Antidas told you to rise, you slowly got up, holding your head high for the first time, and looking at the other Praetors as peers. You were overwhelmed with a sense of purpose and power. Now, a lot of this game is going to be filled with a lot of dialogue. You stand in the Hall of Antidas, the signs of wealth and power all around you. Wherever you look, you see exotic tapestries and paintings. And, okay, I'm just going to have to read from the bottom left. That would be so much easier. And rare vases, gleaming statues, ornate pillars run the length of its hall all the way to the throne itself, where the Lord Antidas is sitting. Alright, so let's move. I guess we have to go talk to my lord. Come here. Yes, my liege. I am on my way. Lord Antidas is the current and most likely the last Lord of House Deraton, as it was prophesied that he would be the leader to restore Deraton to its original glory, and unwavering in his faith in the prophecy. And Antidas undertook many daring attacks against Deraton's enemies. Unfortunately for both Antidas and his house, the prophecy failed to live up to its end of the bargain, with disastrous consequences for House Deraton. With the loss of a fort and 2 entire legions, Antidas' domain was reduced to a crumbling town and a small regiment of guards, while the prospects of glory slowly faded away. Hail to you, Rustin man! Have you heard of the murder yet? Traitors are slaughtering each other over a handful of coins they can make in this town. Usually I don't concern myself with such trivial matters, but the man who was killed was bringing to me a tribute, an artifact to buy me with my protection with. It must be recovered. Adequate. See if I can bust that off. I'll remind the guild, Merchants Guild, who runs this town, my lord, but I'm afraid I do not have the armor that fits such a mission. Talk to Della. Okay, so it seemed to have passed. At once, my lord. Yes. Go to the lion's office. Alright. You enter the Mercium. Mercium's richly decorated halls. Everywhere you look, you see signs of wealth from the rich tapestries lining the walls to the gilded vases and intricately carved stonework. If money is power, then the interiors are designed to convey the message that the Commercium is a very powerful guild. Okay, so let's go to the lion's office. I apparently have 237 gold. At first I thought I was going to pay for that, but then I remembered, no, you don't. Alright. Linos the Skull owed his nickname to his apprentice, and his appearance to the decades of service in the Merchants Guild. It was his service that changed the enthusiastic youth of the blue eyes and wavy auburn hair into the dispassionate old man with a bald head and cold, almost colorless eyes, sitting deep within the dark sockets. Business to Linos was a board game. He moved pieces and executed strategies without taking any human element into consideration. A good opportunity shouldn't be missed solely because some people were standing in the way. Linos' lips twist into something resembling a welcoming smile. To what do I owe the unexpected pleasure? Unexpected? You should have expected this pleasure when you decided to kill that traitor. As it turns out, he was bringing a gift for the old man. And he wants it back. I understand. I'll have it delivered to the Lord Antidas within the hour. Anything else I can help you with? Lord Antidas wants to make it a memorable experience. A lesson must be taught. Lando's lips twist again. This, too, will be arranged. A gift and a head, as one of my not-so-unlucky associates, will be delivered to your master. Streetwise and intelligent, I don't want the head of some beggar dressed in a merchant's robes for the occasion. Bring me the one who arranged the hit. Oh, I failed. Damn. Alright. Trust me, Rustin man. I wouldn't even think of playing games with the House Deraton. Very well. Please accept this gift for being so understanding. You gain 150 Imperials. What are friends for, Linos? Yes, what are they for? Well done! Linos delivered the map himself, along with a generous gift for some poor bastard's head. Looks like the message hit home. You're an efficient man, Rustin man. With the right guidance, you will go far. Not many people understand the lessons that are taught in the blood and soon forgotten. He takes off his ring and hands it to you. You gain a new insight, which can be used to increase your skill. Thank you, my lord. Do you believe in destiny, Rustin man? Before you have a chance to answer, Antidas continues. I've spent more than a decade trying to find the temple and fulfill the prophecy. I've wasted a fortune and lost more than I'd care to admit. And just when I decided to give up, another map shows up. Coincidence? I don't believe in them. It is said that every man is given a chance to change his fate. To ascend to greatness and immortality, to rise above the ordinary and serve a cause greater than self-interest. Fate guided you to the map, and it will guide you to the temple. The temple? A prophecy? Another map? All in due time. I want to see how you handle a more challenging task. Talk to Della. I will, my lord. As I leave. Okay. So as like I said, this is going to be a lot more, lore, vocal based, and that's cool. Hopefully you enjoy this still. I do. It's definitely got like the cutthroat approach, and I have not played as the Praetor at all. So, it's going to be good. Alright, Deller, just the man I'm looking for, says Deller in a tone suggesting that you're the first person he ran into. Did Cassius arrive yet? Cassius? The new lore master. I finally convinced the old man to get rid of the weasel thing and get someone better. Cassius was highly recommended. So tell Feng that his services are no longer required, and if you see Cassius in the inn, bring him here. Alright, so let's go pay Feng a visit. You see a signpost that says, don't sell priceless artifacts for nothing. Come and see Feng first, okay? Well, let's go ahead and talk to the old man. In the world of its own, the future lies in preserving the pre-war knowledge. Lore masters are self-proclaimed experts on the antiquity. Okay, yeah. Feng, what are you at? Feng came to Tehran with a caravan 2 decades old. Nobody knew where he came from or why, but he had the bitterness of a man soured by the memory of the life he lost. He was well versed in languages and the antiquities, but the town had already had a lore master. Fortunately for Feng, this lore master soon fell sick and passed away, despite the best efforts to the local alchemist, who was quite puzzled by his symptoms. Shortly thereafter, Feng became the new lore master and even earned the favor of Lord Antidas after discovering a number of Deriton relics. Lord Antidas, Praetors are always welcome sight in my humble abode. What does my lord require? You have but name it. Your services are no longer required, Feng. What has this faithful servant done that displeased our lord so greatly? Inquires Feng dramatically. Who shall advise our lord on matters that are beyond understanding of most men? Who shall protect him from the unseen dangers? Cassius. Young Cassius? What does he know? You have to study ancient manuscript for decades, but poring over every word and contemplating its meaning. Decades, Praetor. Don't tell me you believe he is fit for such an important job. What I believe is irrelevant. Irrelevant! You're a Praetor, not a chambermaid! What if Lord Antidas, in all his infinite wisdom, has made a horrible mistake? Isn't it your job to correct it? Thus ensuring his well-being. You expect me to go against my lord's will? You have much to learn, Rustin man. You can achieve quite a lot with subtlety. For instance, what if Cassius were to disappear? Wouldn't it solve all our problems? We'll see. What if indeed? Why would you shower me with gold if I bring news? What if indeed? I would if I were a wealthy man. Unfortunately, I am anything but. Still, in my joy, I am sure I will be able to find 100 Imperials. I'll think about it. Okay, so he's basically want me to kill good old Cassius. Well, or have him killed, I guess would be the correct answer. But anyways, okay, let's go back. Let's see. I wonder, do I have authority over you? I want to recruit you, fool. Is that a problem? There is. You're not my companion or anything. It's a customer. Finest tunics. That's what I actually said. Please, come and look at everything's on sale today. Alright, browse the wares. What do we got? Ooh, look at all this. Got all this armor. Okay, so I currently actually have looks like a steel dagger. A wide-bladed dagger, originally digging. Alright, and then what is this? The gladius. I have a gladius, as well as a ring. The cape that is on my back, which I actually don't have. Why am I not wearing it? I'm not wearing any of this. What is going on? Yo, equip all of this. All of it. Probably shouldn't have put that. Let's grab the buckler. We'll drag the sword over. There we go. Let's equip that. I am of royalty. I am a Praetorian. And I will fight. Probably not. I'll probably end up dead. But actually, guys, I'm currently out of time. So I want to know, what do you think of this game? Let me know. Age of Decadence is what this name of this game is called. I honestly want to see. I want to continue doing more. In fact, I will be recording more. Hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully you're interested. And hopefully you want to see more of it. So, with that being said, please hit that like button if you like this video. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Any hints and tips are welcome. Do not spoil anything major. I don't want, don't like go, but whatever's ahead, blah, blah, blah. You should do this. Don't do anything like that, please. That would annoy me quite tremendously. But with that, subscribe if you're not currently subscribed. Become a Rusty Gamer. Join our community, and I thank you and welcome you if you do. With that, thanks for watching, guys, and take it easy.